Can you? I think that in a lot of fighters' journey upon like greatness and achieving championships, there's a moment of time when you feel like a fighter, when you feel like dangerous, like you're unbeatable. Have you ever had that feeling? And can you pinpoint that?
Um, I'll be honest, I never felt like I was unbeatable. I may have felt that way when won my WBE title because that was my first, my world title, and I was not kind of on top of the world that day. But I've never felt I was unbeatable because I know everybody's beatable. I don't care who they are. There's not one person out there who at some point can't be beat or have weaknesses shown or exposed. Uh, yeah, you have Mariacho, you have Floyd Mayweather, but there are still where you can find some weaknesses. They may not have lost, but I still don't think there's anyone out there who's not truly unbeatable. They retired at the right time, to keep their undefeated record intact. But I just always looked at it like I've just got to go out and do the best I can do. And there's times I felt stronger and more prepared, and my training went better. But that's especially with boxing. You can have really good camps, you can have camps that don't go great, and you signed a contract. You're still going to go fight. And I had one contract where I went and fought Liz Mooney in Albany, New York, and it was for another title for a different weight class, but with the WB title. And things didn't go right for my camp. Not with the training part of it, but I got up there. I knew I was about a pound away from where I needed to be. And unfortunately, the test scale was on carpet, but they didn't have any other place. So I went to weigh in just as a test to see where I was at. And it showed I had like 4 pounds to lose. So I, put on the Abilene, put on the sweats and the bags. And, I spent about 2.5, 3 hours just between bike, sauna. I went in and weighed in. And I was like 4.5 pounds under. And I had lost all my fluids, all my electrolytes, to the point of where I started losing my hearing. I couldn't hear my coach in the corner. It sounded like Charlie Brown, wah, 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 wah. That's what everything sounded like. I was reading lips. I didn't even tell them that that's how bad I was because I wanted to fight. I came there to fight. We were the main event, and I didn't want to let people down. So, I still showed up, got in the ring. She hit me one time. I'll never forget it. I was like, and I tell Liz knows this. People ask me who's ever hit me the hardest in my lifetime. It was her. And I'm sure some of it was because I was so dehydrated that, every punch was going to hurt. But she had me and she knocked me down. And that's the only fight ever where I thought about not getting back up. And it felt like the whole world was going in slow motion. I remember going back to the corner and coach telling me, I read his lips saying, "Show me something." And I knew that meant he was going to throw the towel in if I didn't. And I had never had someone like stop the fight. Not for me, my opponents. Yes. Not me. And I was like, I'm not going out that way. So I just threw everything I could, but it was a rough fight.